profit can be confusing. Many business owners look at the profit and loss account they get from their accountant and say, well, where is that money? And the answer is, well, it doesn't really exist. It's just a number on a piece of paper. So in this video, I'm going to talk you through what that number is, what it means, but also speak about generating true cash, money in the bank profit in your business, the type that most business owners are actually looking for. If you haven't subscribed yet, do make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so that you know next time I upload a video about all things business money. I am Annette Ferguson, Chartered Accountant and Certified Profit First Professional, and I run Annette & Co, a UK-based accounting firm. Let's start with that on-paper profit, the profit that you see at the bottom of those accounts that you're given by your accountant. Well, the thing is, in those accounts, there are actually multiple different types of profit. There's gross profit, operating profit, and net profit. All of these profit numbers, if you are VAT registered, will exclude VAT. And the gross profit, which is sometimes also called gross income, confusingly, the gross profit is your total sales minus your cost of sales. It can also be known as cost of goods sold. Gives you your gross profit number. Next, we have operating profit. Operating profit is your gross profit minus basically all your other business costs, excluding interest and taxes. So that total, that number of the gross profit minus all costs excluding interest and taxes, gives you your operating profit of your business. And then we come down to the net profit. This is also sometimes called the bottom line. This is the very bottom number you typically see on that profit and loss account that you get handed. And this is the operating profit minus the interest and taxes. So this is with all the allowable costs thrown in there. Now, it's also important to note that the profit and loss account doesn't actually include all costs to your business. There are some costs which only stay on the balance sheet. For example, if you are making loan payments, the capital for those loan payments is only shown in the balance sheet and won't be shown in the profit and loss account. This is where it can get a little bit funky and confusing. I have some other videos on this as well, so I will link to those in the description to this video. And just because that bottom line number might come out as positive, it doesn't actually mean that the business is financially healthy. Like I mentioned, there can be costs which are not actually shown on the profit and loss account, but are physical payments of cash going out your business. So it can be that you are cash negative, that you actually have more cash going out than you have coming in, yet you can be in a situation where your profit and loss account shows a positive profit. And that can often be the case when you feel like, hang on a minute, where is this money that this report is telling me that I have generated? So whilst looking at your profit and loss account in the way an accountant does is important for tax purposes and for you to understand the reporting in your business, it can make a lot more sense to be looking at profit slightly differently as a business owner. Looking at profit in a way that means that you actually have cash in the bank. And if you're enjoying this video, do make sure you hit that like button. Being told, congratulations, you are profitable, really stings when you have no cash in the bank to show for it. So I want to talk you through a process that will ensure that you do have physical cash profit in your business. And we do that through a method of cash management known as Profit First. It is based on the book by Mike Michalowicz with the same name. Now we know that 99% of businesses go out of business because they run out of cash. And that is fundamentally usually because they don't actually have a cash management system in place. Most businesses do have a transaction management system in place, so something like Xero or QuickBooks, to record and manage their transactions, which of course is what produces the profit and loss account that we have spoken about. But many people don't have a cash management system in place, and both are required for a financially healthy business. Profit First is a solid and robust cash management system, and one that we highly recommend here at Annette & Co. So what does Profit First do? How do you actually operate it? What is it? Well, Profit First is fundamentally very similar to the envelope method that Dave Ramsey teaches for personal finance, and you may have even seen your granny do this in years gone by. I know that I did. So my granddad would come home from work and he would have his physical cash pay when he came home on a Friday, and what he would do is he would hand it to my granny, and she would put some in the rent bucket, she would put some in utilities, she would put some in kids, and she would divvy up the paycheck on a weekly basis to split it between the things that she needed to save up for, her monthly rent, for example, the utilities bills, food, groceries, all those things. She would divvy it up so that she knew how much she had in each bucket. And that is the essence of Dave Ramsey's envelope method for personal finances. Profit First basically takes this into a business. And what it says is when money comes into your business, you divvy it up into particular pots, or in this case, bank accounts, so that you have the right money in the right place at the right time, which means that you put cash into a profit account, you put cash into an owner's pay account for your own take home, you put cash into a tax account. If you're VAT registered, you put cash into a VAT account, and you put cash into an operating expenses bank account. And then you spend those things from those accounts. That means that money builds up in your profit account to give to you as a profit distribution. It means that money builds up in the owner's pay account to pay yourself your pay. It means that money builds up in the tax account to make tax payments, and you don't have that panic come tax time. Same with the VAT account. And it means that what you then have left in operating expenses is how you run your business. The big problem that people get into here, however, is they say, okay, well, I don't have money for all these other pots now. So just by magically splitting it up, I'm not going to create more money in my business. I'm basically going to end up putting the money in these different buckets and then pulling it back out again because I need it all for costs. And that is true when you do not do a money leaks exercise to identify and eradicate money leaks in your business. And this is absolutely crucial to ensuring you have cash profit in your business at the end of each week, at the end of each month, and at the end of each year. So what is a money leak? A money leak is money being spent in your business that is not either 100% necessary to keep the proverbial lights on, or 2, delivering you a positive financial return. If the money being spent in your business is not falling in one of those categories, the question is, what is the purpose? And typically, it's a money leak. Now, you might say, well, I have stuff that's nice to haves. Nice to haves are completely okay, but it's important to understand that for every nice to have you have, you're taking away profit and ultimately money in your own personal pocket. And if you're okay with that, then that's completely okay. But if you're not, then it's time to assess those money leaks. I have a fuller video on exactly how to find and assess money leaks and an exercise for you to go to that I will link in the description to this video as well. I go through a whole exercise on how to do this, make it nice and simple so that you can eradicate money leaks in your business. Once you get rid of money leaks, then cash management is a lot more simple and straightforward. And it means that anytime you have cash coming into your business, you can split it up into these different bank accounts. Or if you're using one of the challenger banks, you can use those pots or spaces functions that they have. It means you get to the end of the month and you have physical cash sitting in a profit bank account. You actually have profit that you can touch and feel. It's not just a number on a piece of paper. And if you have not read the book Profit First, I highly recommend that you do. We do have a PDF download of the core chapters available to you, so you can get that straight to your inbox. Again, I will link in the description below so that you can get your copy of that as well. And if you're struggling with the accounting or indeed the profitability for your business, then do reach out to me. You can pop me an email to yt@annetteandco.uk and let me know how we can support you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.